Okay, welcome back. You filthy exiles. So, you'll see in the background and you'll see the previous video I played like the first 50, 55 minutes, 1 hour of Diablo Immortal. I have some real concerns about that game. So, I'll put this, I'll say it like this. It's pretty simple. And I know other PoE creators have done this, but we all play ARPGs because obviously that's our bread and butter and that's what we sort of prefer to play. And over the years, that's been the genre I've fallen on. And now, like, Blizzard used to be a company where you expected a good game. And I know when, like, the first D3 sort of teaser came out, and it wasn't exactly like that when the game came out. But you know what? We all played the shit out of D3 because there was nothing else back then. Now there's, the market is what it is. We've got PoE, we've got, well, pretty much PoE is the dominator there. But, like, there was this air of excitement because it wasn't a monetized game. You bought it once, and over the years, I think I bought it like 3 or 4 times on, maybe I don't think they had it on Nintendo. So no, I had it on Nintendo Switch, and then I think I bought it twice on PC, and then for some reason, and then bought it on Xbox, PlayStation. I bought it multiple times because it was a really good game, and worked great on consoles. It was a great storyline, everything, and the storyline was good. Even though we didn't like the whole Nephilim thing and everything. But Diablo Immortal, in the first like 1 hour of gameplay, number one, like you can see that it's a scratch together game. And I'm not going to be nice about how I'm going to review this because I'm sick and tired of having to be understanding for people or companies making games and putting that shit out on the market either incomplete or so aggressively monetized that there's vendors within the game that you have to pay that things are paywalled behind. um, my understanding with Diablo Immortal is that with the whole crest system and whatever, that to get to where you need to be, by the end game, you would have to invest over $100,000 to elevate that. To what truth, I don't know what that is. We're all seeing sort of alternate stories and whatever else, but without going into that too much as to what the actual costs and mechanics are, multiple instances where like it pops up as prompts, or the store is like highlighted and flashing, or you see people running around in MTX. And I'll be completely honest with you, like gaming is great to put money into, and I have certainly put in a lot of cash over the years. I've got like 300 games in my Steam library and everything else. But I will say this: if a triple A, so Blizzard is no longer a triple A company. Let's be real; it doesn't deserve the moniker of a triple A gaming company anymore. And hopefully, it gets bought out by something like Microsoft or somebody else who will actually sort of. Well, actually, no, it did actually. Sorry, in the purchase from Thingo. Um, Hopefully they can make some semblance of the mess that is that company. Now, the joke is when many years ago they put that video up of, oh, have you not got phones? Like, that was a kick in the nuts in its first step. Considering the PC and then beyond that, the console market built that gaming platform and that gaming company from the ground up. And then we see the shit that's come out of them recently, as well as just watered down World of Warcraft expansions, which I don't play WoW and I never will. But you know what? I've seen it over the years from when it went from its hype train up there to where it is now, and it's a shadow of its former self in the eyes of things like Final Fantasy, ESO, Lost Ark. Just absolutely ripped apart the MMO market because Lost Ark is actually quite good. Though people say it's pay to win, it's much less pay to win than what we're looking at today. Anyway, moral of the story of where my rant is getting to is there was a day where we used to look at companies like Blizzard and EA and Activision as putting out these great games, and we are well in the darkest timeline where that is no longer the reality. And quite frankly, I've been gaming since 56K dial-up modems were a thing, and when you used to put potentially game fixes and things like that and share games with your buddies and everything. But I'm at a stage in my life now where I'm not interested in investing time into games that are not worth the time. And, I'll never get that hour back that I put in that video, but that's okay because I'm sort of just chilling out on a Sunday. But the reality is, if you're going to put your time, your money, your effort into something, don't waste your time with Diablo Immortal. It's not worth the effort. Go to the gym, study, go and get a job, honestly, work, earn money, do anything else. Learn how to cook, pick up a hobby, 3D print, anything else that you could possibly do at that time. Snowboarding, surfing, go make some friends. I know we're all nerds, and we sit inside all day. But go and do anything else. But don't waste your time and your money on a game that, number one, is half-assed from the very start, that we were insulted upon when they announced it. Then last minute they go, oh, it's coming out on PC, and what it really is a really, really crude emulation port. Don't waste your time with any of that. Just don't waste your time. It's not worth your effort. Otherwise, play PoE, honestly, or something similar. You don't have to play PoE. You could play anything else. There's a ton of Warhammer games that are out there. But the moral of the story is, seriously, Blizzard can go get fucked on this one, and I won't be buying Diablo 4. I might eat those words if I see alternate sort of footage and it's actually going to be good, but I don't care for their updates. I don't follow them. I don't give a shit. They really have just spat in the face of ARPG gamers in particular and gamers as an overall, and they're realistically just interested in making a quick buck at this stage. So if I wanted to go and play a gaming MMO, I'd play any other mobile game that's out there. But I'm not going to go and, number one, waste my time with mobile games, because I got better things to do than look at my phone all day. And also, if I'm going to sit down and play something, I'm going to play something with a bit of substance to it, where I actually get some engaging content, and I actually get to feel like I'm accomplishing something, not this fake level of accomplishment from a $2 app. So anyway, moral of the story, play it if you want to play it. If you do like it, that's up to you. From my perspective, it's not a real game. It's a cash grab. It's as simple as that. It's an insult to people who put their time and effort in following games and storylines. Even the storyline, I'll be honest, was weak as fuck. And it's watered down further. It's clearly been written by a bunch of turkeys. It's yeah. Anyway, I'm moderately upset with the state of where it's taken one of my favorite franchises. Literally, I love Diablo as a storyline, everything. And D3, I bought the Book of Cain, the physical book. I bought the audio books for it. I bought this and all the merch and everything. But you know what? No, no more.